What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. This one's from Broad Green Pictures. I haven't seen a lot of stuff from them, or if I have, I'm not aware of it. This one's called Wish Upon. It's a story about an ungrateful teenage girl whose dad is a dumpster diving failed jazz musician, which sounds fantastic. I would watch a movie about a failed jazz musician who turns to dumpster diving, but unfortunately, that's not the focus of this movie. Um, Whenever he's out digging in the dumpsters, she doesn't like it. She's like, "Dad, why do you have to dig in the dumpsters in front of my school? Why are you bringing me all the shit out of the trash?" and stuff like that. Anyway, he finds this cool, like, antique music box, and he brings it to her, and she's like, "God, Dad, I don't want any trash out of the fucking dumpsters." And so, anyway, eventually she's like, okay, this thing is kind of cool, so she's going to keep it. She gets bullied at school. She doesn't have a very good home life. She's just kind of an unhappy person. She's got some friends, but she's just not loving life. She finds out that when a rich relative dies, that they didn't leave her anything, and so she's just kind of hanging out. And she's like, "Man, I wish they would have left me, some money." And the music box hears it and decides, "Hey, I'm gonna make this happen." So it grants the wish. She becomes rich. Her life starts to take off. She starts to discover that, hey, maybe my recent change in good luck is related to the music box. She tries to figure out what's going on with it while also making some new wishes, which are also granted. And she starts to discover that these wishes are having kind of a cost to them. And so some bad stuff starts happening as well. And the movie just becomes like, can she escape the clutches of this music box? As you can tell from the description, this is kind of a tween horror version of the Monkey's Paw. It's a pretty bad movie. Joey King has the lead. She's terrible here. She's almost like on the verge of laughing during really tense scenes that are supposed to be tense anyway. She's just a really unlikable person. You just want bad things to happen to her. You want her to get beat up. You want her to be spit on. That might be a little bit extreme. But anyway, you know what I mean. She's just not a likable person. So that kind of tanks the whole movie for me, because if I don't care what happens to her, why do I care about any of this stuff? There's no real gore in it. It's got a couple off-screen deaths. No nudity. Dialogue is pretty bland. There's really no craziness to it. It's aimed at tweens, and so it's very sanitized, kind of horror. I will say the one bright spot is I love the idea of this failed jazz musician dumpster diver who's played by Ryan Phillippe, and he's fine. It's an okay performance, but that's such a cool concept to me, and it's just kind of wasted here. I know it sounds stupid, but I just think that's so cool. Like, he's like, "Well, I'm not any good at jazz. I'm gonna go dig in the trash." That's just awesome. So anyway, I didn't care for it. I thought it was very boring, unlikable characters, just not a fun movie to watch. It's not aggressively bad, but it's just bleh. It's just not really watchable. It's not really. I rented it at the Redbox for $1, and I feel bad about it. I got it because I had like one. Sometimes when you check out, they're like, "Do you want to add another DVD for 50 cents off?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay. Wish Upon will be worth $1, right?" So anyway, that's Wish Upon. If you like this review, check out my website, markfusion.com. I got tons of other horror, cult, exploitation, Lifetime movies, documentaries, video games. I say this line every single day multiple times, and I can never remember all of it. Anyway, I'm also on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram at Mark Fusion. You can also check out my Patreon, where I got exclusive content if you want to sign up there. But the best thing you can do to help me out is to drop a sub on this channel. That's the concrete way that I can grow this channel and also my site. So I greatly appreciate that. If you like the videos, no pressure. If you hate the videos, by all means, don't press the sub button. But anyway, if I had a music box that I could make wishes on, I would wish that you would sub to this channel, and I would suffer whatever blood-soaked carnage happened because of that. That's how much I appreciate you as a viewer. Thank you for watching this. I do really, really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.